We wish you
Wish
a
you a
Merry
Merry
Christmas.
Christmas.
We wish you a
You a
Merry
Merry
Christmas.
Christmas.
We
Wish you a Merry
you're
Christmas.
you're off time, Glenn. You
I was
just
trying to.
ruined it.
Oh, sorry.
So anyway, I'm all dressed up for Christmas Eve as the Grinch.
Yeah, I seen that.
And Glenn and I just did a video about a couple hours ago. It's a video on David Bowie, and it's a song draft where we each pick one song each, and we end up with 30 songs for both of us.
Yeah.
And then when I do post the video, I hope some of the viewers will decide which list is the best.
Because Larry and I have $1,000 bet on who wins.
That's right. It's all about the money.
Yeah.
Here's Morris. Hello, cool people.
Morris, how you doing, buddy? Happy Christmas to you, buddy. Stramtophatic. Merry Christmas. Victor.
Hello, Larry and Glenn. Happy Christmas.
Victor, you pronounce that Jorgensen or Jorgensen?
I think no, I had him on hide. Sorry about
that. Do you pronounce the J?
Yeah. I don't know. We'd have to ask him. Yeah, I think it would be Jorgensen. Yeah.
I think it'd be Jorgensen.
I don't know. There's Nicholas Pearl, who gifted me.
The Beach Boys. Hates the Beach Boys.
He gifted me some Beach Boys CDs.
Yeah.
And I actually sent Morris a couple days ago. He just opened it on his channel. I sent him a Ween CD, Glenn.
You know, my friend Tim, who owns Zap Records, he loves Ween.
Yeah. I like I've said, you wouldn't like everything they do, but there's some songs I know
he says
you would
they're
love
really
them.
Good live. Do you have any live Ween?
Yeah.
Maybe I need to listen to a live Ween album.
I should send you like just a song of theirs, like a serious song.
Merry Christmas. We'll just call you Stram.
Legendary Hoodie. Merry Christmas. And there's Morris again. And Morris loves the Ween CD so far. There's Christoph Paris. He is a Patreon member, Glenn, on both of my Patreons.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now that's a true friend.
I keep meaning to join, Larry, and I forget.
maybe next year.
Something comes up and I just forget.
You have better ways to spend $2 per month.
Yeah.
Oh, missed one. Adrian. Hello there. Merry Christmas to you fellas. Thank you.
Adrian.
See, Morris is all excited.
Ween. Don't get dirty, Morris.
It's great. I played 2.5 times. Yeah.
I think, you know what, Larry? I think if you sent Morris that Best of Mrs. Miller album, he'd like that too. He just likes anything that you send him.
He does.
He's like your disciple.
Yeah, he likes weird stuff like I do.
Yeah.
I'm from Denmark, Jorgensen.
With a J? You pronounce the J?
Yeah. Well, Glenn, what are we going to do about Ernest? He's late again.
Oh, I don't know. It's chronic. This is a problem, Ernest.
Yeah. It seems to be every live chat we do.
I think we should just give him a warning now, like a written warning. That if it happens again, we're going to have to fire him.
Yeah, Ween Pure Guava. That's the album after the album I gave Morris.
Ricky Bobby.
Leslie Miller. Jody and Merry Christmas.
Well, Jody and Merry Christmas to you too. I've never heard of it. Jean's here.
And speaking of Pow, she is sending me 3 Ween CDs I don't have, Glenn.
Well, you know what she's sending me? Doctor Who videos.
Yeah, really?
I think so. So, Jean, the strike's over now. I meant
it is. Yeah, she knows that. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Because she was really generous enough to offer to send me some stuff, and it was right in the middle of the postal strike, and I'm going, no, don't do that. But it's over now. Sorry, Jean, I forgot to email you.
Or howdy, yeah. I remember Mrs. Miller. Yeah.
Yeah.
I've actually got it right here. That's funny.
Yeah.
There it is.
She had a couple of hits, man.
Yeah, she was on the Ed Sullivan Show.
Yeah. She did. I'm trying to remember the song she did. It was weird.
Yeah. Yeah, it's weird in the best. Yeah. but not all of their stuff is
Well,
weird.
something like Larry. He's weird in the best way possible. Strapped means tight, and fattig means poor. Tight and poor. That's Larry.
No thumb screws, please. I'm actually surprised there's 25 people watching.
Wow.
You're wasting your Christmas Eve watching me.
Yeah, you got nothing better to do than a couple of losers. Yeah.
In Norwegian.
In Norwegian.
Yeah, I got all ready to send.
Airbag, Larry. That's all I got to say to Victor Jorgensen's airbag. Glenn, do you need me to come down your chimney with Mike Love's entire solo discography? Oh, well, I'm sure you would fit down the chimney, Nick, but I'm not sure that whole discography would fit down there. That's got to be huge.
I actually bought his book recently, like used.
Yeah.
And people have, like, I read online that it's actually a good, and it is. It's like he's very open about things. It's it's a really good book. I'll be sending Larry something sometime early in the new year.
Well, thanks. Can you put something in the envelope for me too, Morris?
I'm psychic. I think I see $500.
Yeah, I think. Well, Morris is loaded. He probably will.
I know.
Yeah.
I never even realized
he's our only rich friend.
He's a multimillionaire.
Yeah.
Isn't it good, Norwegian wood? I've heard that before.
I've never really tasted it.
Never a waste, guy. So thank you, Ernest.
Yeah, Glenn, I got your Doctor Who package done yesterday, but U.S. Postal won't send packages to Canada right now. Oh, yeah, so that makes sense.
Because they want to get.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's still pretty bad. They said when they went back to work that it would take weeks to get the backlog straightened out and get back to normal. So it's probably best just to wait anyway.
You should get it by next Christmas.
Yeah.
It's Michael Noland, The Bottom Line.
Oh,
Merry Christmas
Michael.
From California. Do you have lots of snow, Michael? I gave up my tanning time to see this.
Well, that's unfortunate.
Yeah. Yeah, $500. Wowzers. Yeah. I might be able to leave something for you too, Glenn.
Wow, isn't that nice?
Yeah. Merry Christmas, guys. Nat.
Merry Christmas to you. I like a name like Nat Lee. Wouldn't you like to be able just to write something like that as your signature?
Yeah,
Nat
just
Lee.
something. Like
what's your name? Nat Lee.
If you're a famous, like you're a star and you have to sign a lot of autographs, Nat Lee.
Nat Lee. That's it. Yeah, even when you got to say, I got to leave your name. It's Nat Lee. It's easy.
And so this is Christmas. Did you know somebody yesterday on my Facebook for one of my comedy videos where I was singing with my cats, they said that I have a very nice voice for singing. Thank you.
Really? Well, some people are tone deaf.
Oh, Lord.
I didn't do anything nice for anybody this year, Larry. Did you? Now that I reflect back. Did I?
Yeah, I just sent Morris a CD. I did something nice.
Did you ever do anything like help a stranger out or do something?
Of course. I'm always doing nice things. I sent Morris a bunch of CDs earlier in the year.
Really?
Yeah. Why don't you do something like that?
I didn't do a damn thing for anybody.
Send me some CDs.
That's terrible.
Favorite Rolling Stone songs? 2000 Light Years from Home and Ruby Tuesday and Honky Tonk Women.
Moonlight Mile and Tumblin' Dice.
Yeah.
My two favorites.
Ever checked Pitt Honan Ford on YouTube?
No. Never heard of that.
No. We got lots of snow here in Moncton. Snowed all morning and after. Yeah, we have snow.
Yeah, I think the East Coast got lots of snow. My in-laws, brother-in-law and sister-in-law live in PEI, and they got nailed. So, yeah, not fun.
Yeah, checked out. Random question, guys, but just curious. Are either of you sports fans?
Yes, Brian, big-time sports fan. Yeah. Baseball, hockey, football.
Nude wrestling.
Yeah. Just to watch, though. I don't want to. I like to participate in that.
Yeah. Dr. Rick.
Dr. Rick. Merry Christmas,
everyone.
Doctor.
Now, if you're a real doctor, I wish you could help me with my chronic pain.
Yeah, I wish somebody could help him with his chronic pain. Jeez.
Another year goes by, nothing's done.
I could help me with your chronic pain. I could just leave the chat.
Hey, Doc.
Hey, Doc.
Hey, Doc.
Michael and Doc must know each other.
Yeah. I am on my desktop and not the phone. I can see this better.
Oh, that's good. Do we look good?
Yeah. Do I look good? Wait a second. One of my hairs is out of place here.
You can't say I have bad acne. I'm just in that time of the teenage years.
Yeah. Oh, I used to have, when I was like 16, really bad pimples everywhere.
Oh, did you?
Oh,
you one of those guys?
Oh, yeah. I was one of those guys.
Oh, I wasn't too bad. I was fortunate. I didn't get that. Hey, Michael, Merry Christmas. And to you too. Do you guys want to get a room?
It's Uncle Paul's Beatles Pop Playhouse. Wow. Merry Christmas to you.
Merry Christmas.
I wonder if he's a Beatles fan.
I don't know. See, did Paul announce he's coming out with a new album?
He's working on one. I just watched Beatley Tone's video. He saw Paul McCartney on his last, with Ringo and everything.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, and he said it was really good. So.
Yeah. Oh, he saw that show?
Yeah. Wow. He had really good seats too.
Ron Wood was there.
Yeah, and Ringo. Yeah. Hi guys, and Merry Christmas. It's Pleasant Valley Picker.
Ah. Merry
Just
Christmas.
a dusting here.
In Rhode Island.
Snow free here in British Columbia. We had one snowfall so far and it melted after a day.
Yeah, I freaking hate snow. Merry Christmas, gorgeous Larry. Merry Christmas, you gorgeous guy in the basement. Sorry, can't remember your name.
That's like what happened to you when somebody recognized you. That was funny.
But, I know.
And they started talking about me.
YouTube. You're Larry's friend. Yeah.
Thank you, Purple Sheen.
Thank you. And
didn't Prince write a song, Purple Sheen, Purple Sheen?
Yeah.
God.
Good jewel, Larry and Glenn. Good jewel. Oh, that must be some kind of like a European phrase.
Yeah. Chronic pain is the center of my life.
Wow. Is doctor really a doctor?
I don't know. Lovely as usual. Thank you. Hey, Glenn, I watch all Morris. Don't waste your time.
Yeah, I don't know why you're doing that, Morris. It's painful, but I appreciate that. You're a good man. Morris is one of the genuinely good guys. Stud, ever heard the original Screaming Jay, Monkberry Moon Delight? No, I didn't know that was an original song.
No, Paul McCartney wrote that. But maybe he did a version of it.
Screaming Jay Hawkins was I Put a Spell on You.
Any friend of Larry's is a friend of mine.
Wow. And Larry, have you had Charles Manson over lately for dinner?
Not lately.
Oh, okay.
No snow in Texas. Oh, darn it.
That sounds like that'd be a good song title.
No snow in Texas tonight.
I could see it now. You can call NORAD Santa Tracker hotline, then we'll give you location of Santa. Give it a try. I might just do that because I'm waiting for Santa to arrive. I'm one of those people who still believe in Santa.
Yeah, but you kind of know what you're getting for Christmas?
I do.
Yeah, like everything?
I give a list and then, not everything.
You give a list.
Yeah, Lynn and I are really weird at Christmas. Yeah, we give each other what we want, and then we go out and get it for each other and wrap it. So Christmas morning's just like being a big kid again.
I already got my Christmas presents from Molly. I got a really nice robe and some Beatles, yellow submarine socks.
I saw the socks.
Other things. Yeah.
A robe. Wow.
Yes.
I just can't imagine, so you get up in the morning, you just put nothing else underneath, and you just have a robe on.
That's right, Glenn.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I can't even imagine that. Is that after your bath?
Lord. I should go put my robe on now. And,
I can see the robe sitting there hung up beside the tub, and you're in the bathtub playing with your little toys.
Now, any males out there? Now, Glenn has something against men taking a bath. I take a bath every day. It's relaxing. It helps my pain. So I just want to ask the men out there, do you take a bath? Thank you.
People shower, Larry.
I shower too, but I take a bath every day. Let's pray for Julian Lennon. Oh, really?
Oh, I didn't hear that. Wow. That's not good. I hope it's nothing serious.
Yeah.
But the cancer isn't always serious. Hope it's curable.
Yeah. Scandinavian for
Mary
Ewell. It's Leslie Miller. Howdy, Morris. Merry Christmas.
She had a spine. This is so you got to go back. There was one. This last comment was about his sister or sister-in-law or something.
Oh, I didn't see that. Okay.
Somber Christmas tree. My cousin's wife. Okay, she's having her second chemotherapy today. So any Christmas get together with herself and my cousin is off for now. Oh, that sucks, man. It really does. Spinal tumor. Wow. She was on pill that kept her in remission for 3 years. She had no diagnosis with lung cancer. Oh, that's terrible. Man, I hate
that. Not so much songs, but Clutching at Straws is my favorite Marillion album. It's the only one I have now.
I was watching a video the other day, and a guy showed a live Marillion album. I bet you that sounds pretty good.
Yeah, they're a good band.
Yeah, they are a good band. I would like to hear the live one.
Yeah, and she never smoked.
Yeah, I know. It's just like
Glenn was actually playing his banjo just before. You should get your banjo and play it for a second.
I don't play Christmas songs. So.
No, you don't play Christmas songs. And Upside Down.
I don't like Christmas music. Is there anybody else out there who doesn't like Christmas music? I can't stand it.
I don't mind it.
I just like the Pogues Fairy Tale from New York. That's the only one. Yes, prayers for Pleasant's cousin, wife, and Julian. Yes. Yeah, anybody who's dealing with that dreaded disease, man. It's the Hugh Hefner of Trenton. Yeah, with
that's what I've heard too. I've heard rumors of that.
Yeah, I can see that. Larry's got all the playmates over at his house having a party.
And a pipe.
Yeah. I want others to do an interview with Jeep Jones from Great Balancing Act sometime.
Yeah, you've got to hear that. We've got to do our CD exchange.
I know. I've still got the CDs that I picked sitting on my counter.
Well, we got to do it. We'll do it in first thing in the new year.
Okay. I've got some great. Now we're not looking for albums that the person hasn't heard before. We're interested in picking albums that
anything goes now, Glenn. It's too late.
Could be a classic rock album that you just want the guy's opinion on.
Yeah.
So I could give you Sgt. Pepper if I want.
Or it could be something you've never heard.
Yeah, but I don't. Yeah.
Well, I'm interested in hearing Donovan, an album by Donovan, for instance.
Yeah.
So yeah. Well, here's one. Haven't taken a bath in 20 years. I prefer showers and take one every other day.
Yeah. That sounds good.
Yeah. Well,
what do you two think about what?
About what he said there about that band. Well, Glenn has to hear them first.
Yeah, I got to check it out.
Yeah. But I will always
What kind of music is it?
It's pop rock. It's good. It's it's just good.
Can I hear it on Spotify or is it available?
Yeah. Okay. I bathed once.
It didn't take.
But it didn't take.
You're just sitting there in your own filth in a bathtub.
But I have showers too, Glenn.
But all the dirt comes off you and you're sitting there in it. Like, it doesn't make any sense.
Oh, Glenn. No, I haven't heard Fish, the first singer for Marillion.
No.
Thank you. Merry Christmas. I don't like Christmas too.
I love Christmas.
Yeah.
I don't like Christmas music. I'm a huge Christmas guy.
War is over if you want it. I've heard that before.
Yes.
Merry Christmas, Larry and Molly, 7 inches in Rochester, New York.
Thank you so much. I'm glad I could be with Larry this Christmas. Really means a lot.
It's making me blush.
I love you, Larry.
Larry, does Molly know about the robe and the babes? She knows about the robe.
Well, trust me,
because she bought it.
She encourages it. Gets her off the hook. Ooh, Mere Wee Christmas.
You're going to love it, Glenn. They did one of Larry's songs and did a fantastic job.
Oh, there we go again. He's just, man, he's such a disciple of yours, Larry.
Baths are more fun when
you're exactly.
And you have.
Yeah.
Well, who says I don't have toys in the bath?
Oh, I'm sure you do. I could see it. I'm sure you do.
A little rubber ducky.
Yeah. You probably got little yellow submarine toys. You need to do a video when you're in the bath, Larry. That'd be funny.
There's actually an old video on my channel from years ago. I'm not going to show anybody the link, and I'm in the bath with with bubbles and all that.
Yeah, you got to do that again. You got to resurrect that. That would be so funny. I would kill myself. Last Christmas, I gave you my heart. The next day, you gave it away. That's on Boxing Day. You give away your Yeah, I agree. I mean, health is everything, man. There isn't anything enjoyable when your health goes, man. That's or a health of a
especially when there's rumors that Canada is going to be the 51st state.
Yeah.
Are you ready for that, Glenn?
Oh yeah, I'm ready for that. Yeah.
Larry, how long will you be alive? Well, I'm not. Live.
Oh, will you be
at least until 5, probably 5.
I checked Larry's pulse the other day, and I give him another. I give him 2026.
Do you guys watch Classic Album Review? Do you know anything about that guy? Yeah.
I don't
know a lot about him, but I watch some of his videos. Yeah. He's into like Jethro Tull and everything. Yeah.
I'm really liking the channel, the Close to the Edge. You watch those guys?
No.
From Ireland. The guy's name's Pat. He's a prog rock, classic rock guy, but he's got such a mild temperament. It's like it's so mellow listening to his voice, and
it's kind of like your voice.
Yeah, something like me. Yeah, no, he's just like I turned Robert Hagerman on to him. Robert loves him too. You should check him out.
So he's kind of laid back, like Scott from the Prog Corner.
Yeah, something like that. But he's really good. He shows some great albums. I strongly suggest the channel. Close to the Edge. Great guys.
Baths are more fun with a friend.
Yeah, probably. Larry, do you want to have a bath together?
No.
Let's do a video like that. That'd be funny.
The scary thing is, I think he's serious. He's going to call me later tonight, Larry, about that idea. After a few drinks, around midnight, Larry, I wasn't joking.
Oh, no.
I'll follow him anywhere. Thank you.
I know, Morris, you're a fanboy. There's no doubt.
Farting in the bathtub is an interesting experience.
Can be.
Nancy and Ernest are going places. I'm ready for a federal election.
I'm only going to Hades. I'm going to hell.
What did you think about the Paul McCartney Got Back tour? Well, just seeing the footage on YouTube. But
how is he sounding? Okay, or so?
Yeah. Well, his age and everything, but
yeah,
being there in person is different, right? And Beatley Tone was saying he sounded great. So
I hope Paul keeps rocking until it's impossible for him to do it.
There you go, Glenn. That's for you.
I'm a big blues fan. I got to take it in small doses though, because it's kind of a formula type music, and after a while, the song's kind of somewhat similar. But I like blues music. I like more traditional blues stuff.
Yeah.
And Scott, can I introduce you to somebody? Maureen, I'm going to grab the record. Hold on.
And for blues, about the only the band I love for the blues is Canned Heat from the 60s and early 70s. I got all of their early albums.
Okay, so this is a young
I'll be right
woman.
back.
This was recorded a couple of years ago when this girl was 17 years old. She's 18 now. There's the name, Maureen Bradley. It's all old blues songs, played an acoustic guitar. This woman sounds like she's has lived a long life. Man, it's a great record and it sounds amazing. Check her out if you're not familiar. Maureen Bradley. I'm just blown away by how good this record is. There we go. Yeah, blues is good. Johnny Winter, Muddy Waters. Good stuff. Where did Larry go? To have a bath? Oh, he is in his robe. That's funny. Is that your new robe? Look at that. Oh, you got your new robe.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Don't be jealous, Glenn.
Yeah. I thought I saw a nipple there, Larry.
I've got two of those. Both Miss DC Tune. Larry and Glenn Bath. The internet implodes. I love Scott Lee.
Yeah, Scott's awesome.
Yeah.
Scott, if you're watching or anything, we love you. You're a good man.
Yeah. Yeah. Spark song. Thank God it's not Christmas.
I'm excited for Christmas, man. I get all my new records. One I'm getting, Larry, is the reissue of Fragile, with the box set with the album and the CD and everything.
Ooh,
I'm getting that tomorrow. Oh, I'm excited.
Do you guys have a favorite Christmas? No.
I hate Christmas albums, and I can't stand when rock stars do Christmas albums. I just hate it. And then everybody thinks I'm a Christmas Scrooge because of that. But I love Christmas. I love everything about Christmas except for that music. It drives me nuts. Oh, nice. Morris. That's awesome. Good for you, Morris. Rise the best. Sounds like she might be another Rory Block or Sue Foley. Much more, I don't know. Maybe. Yeah, check her out. Amazing.
Yeah. Too sexy.
He's too sexy for the stream. Too sexy for the stream.
Any good Brian Wilson fan needs a robe. Yeah, it's in tribute to Brian Wilson.
Yeah, that's true. Do you have a sandbox yet, Larry?
Not yet.
No. A Larry nip slip.
Yeah. Voodoo Child, not this.
It is an awesome
Slight Return, yeah.
Even the Slight Return's good. And Glenn as well, of course.
Glenn the Grinch Kellaway.
No, I love Christmas. Our house, we've had our tree up since November 1st. So.
Larry, I listened to a lot of your top 50 albums and enjoying them. Any idea why you gravitate towards quirky stuff like The Pod by Ween? Well, I was thinking of doing a video on, like, if you could just one word, seriously, one word or two or three words to describe what you like to listen to. You know what I mean? Like,
use three words to describe your musical taste.
Yeah, like how would you describe your taste in music? Because not everything I love is like weird or quirky. I like normal. Like Randy Newman and.
I would use a word like challenging, because I like music
Yeah,
that's
I do too. Yeah.
challenging to listen to. I
Yeah.
don't if it's a pop song and I listen to it and I love it for the first time I heard it, I guarantee within a month I'll be so bored with it I never want to
That's
hear
why
it
you
again.
don't listen to the Beatles anymore.
Well, I am kind of bored with them.
Mariah's scary Christmas song would be heaven. Yeah.
Canned Heat final vinyl did make my top 100.
Yeah, they're still
27.
making albums with the original drummer. Like,
Really?
yeah, he's been with them forever.
Wow. He's got some stories to tell of it.
Yeah, Sparks have a new album coming out.
I'm trying to think of what's coming out. I'm not sure if I'm aware of what's coming out in 2025 yet. But I'm sure there'll be some good ones. 2024 was a pretty good year. The Christmas, yeah. Glenn, I'm sorry, hon. You were just as sexy as gorgeous Larry. Well, thank you. And I don't have a robot.
Oh, Dred Zeppelin. Yeah, I like them. Is that online, pal? Like, can you see it on YouTube or somewhere? Well, I never listen to the radio. Like,
Yeah.
I never have the radio.
I know, but you walk into a store and you're hearing this music. And I worked at the hockey arena yesterday, and they're playing it all freaking day.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, the first time I heard that particular album, I hated it.
I don't. I think the majority of people just like music that they're comfortable with right away. They don't like to be uncomfortable when they listen to music, and I kind of like to be uncomfortable when I listen to music. I want to hear something and I go, "What was that?"
Well,
and that makes me listen again, because it might not fit or something, but it ends up being really good usually.
Even you with Genesis and The Lamb Lies Down on Broadway.
Yeah.
I've never completely, I really like the album, but it's not like, oh, I love it. But I played that a couple days ago, and it's the most I've enjoyed it, like all the way through.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm really starting to get into that album too.
Yeah. Okay. What do you think about Richie Valens and Buddy Holly? I like Buddy Holly.
Yeah, Buddy Holly. I mean, he wrote so many great songs. Imagine what he would have become if he wouldn't have perished there. It was too bad. Richie Valens, I mean, he only had like a couple of hits, right? Didn't he?
Yeah, well, he died so young, right?
Yeah.
Oh, missed one here.
Way to go, Scott. Would you do? Oh, geez, the best comment of the day, and you go.
No, I'm not going to put that one up.
Put it up.
Okay, no more talk about Christmas songs.
Yeah.
Getting us in a bad mood.
Can you put Scott's comment up?
Yes, I will. Scott.
I wasn't always. The Beatles were always better for me, but no, Beatles are down in the list now. Grateful Dead is #1 band in the world for me. My absolute favorite band. Way to go, Scott. I love you.
Yeah. Varied. Yeah, varied.
That's a good word. Yeah. Eclectic. I like it. Yeah. Open-minded, eclectic.
That's me in a nutshell.
Yeah.
Because I like, normal, regular rock music too. And
I love that. That's 3 great words.
Yeah. Yes, the Dred Zeppelin documentary is on YouTube, A Song of Hope. I got to see that. A Song of Hope.
When is the Led Zeppelin documentary coming to the theater? What do they call those theaters with the?
I think early next year.
The big screens. What do they call that? What do they call
IMAX.
That? IMAX. Yeah. And Larry, I'm dying to see the Bob Dylan movie.
That looks actually pretty good.
And there's no one showing it around here. I keep looking at the theaters, and they're not putting it in their listing.
Yeah. Thank you, Morris. Yes, I've got a radio show on Patreon.
Yeah. I'm used to radio being free. I don't know. Oh, yeah, great album.
Morris looks forward to the radio show every week. It's only $2 per month, Glenn.
Larry, if you went on for an hour a week just doing animal noises, Morris would love it.
Morris, he's just jealous of our friendship. Morris, you're my number one best friend. Glenn's gone down to number 4 or 5.
Everybody else is
4 or 5 friends.
I'm number 2. Everybody else is tied for number 1.
Melody, vocals, musicianship. I don't mind being challenged.
See,
but if
I think you're wrong. 3
listens,
listens,
I don't get it.
I don't think. Well, I mean, if I absolutely hate it after 3 listens, but if I find something, just one thing, like maybe I like the percussion, or I like the lyrics, or I like something in the production or something, then I keep listening, because it usually resonates with me after a while. But if, of course, after 3 listens, if there's nothing you like about it.
So what is the one album, the first time you heard it, you did not like it, and then later you loved it? Like, what's the most
E.S. album? E.S.
Yeah.
album. They went from a band I absolutely hated back in the early 70s to one of my top 3 bands now.
Yeah, open-minded, eclectic.
Yeah,
thank you.
It is amazing. It's like I don't know how many of you watch people's best releases of 2024, but I always find 2 or 3 albums, because you'll see the same album show up on about 5 lists. And then you go, oh, there's got to be something to this, and then you listen to it and you go, that's a good freaking record. You should listen to the Kim Deal album, Larry. You might like it.
Yeah, I've heard that's good. Yeah,
it's really good. Yeah, I had to watch the Bowie thing on Amazon.
Thanks, Larry. I'm honored.
You would be. That's hilarious. Wow.
For me, The Darkness was a band I didn't care for at first at all. Yeah. You're good. A Saucer Full of Secrets by Pink Floyd took me many listens to love, but it may be my favorite of theirs now.
Yeah, it's one of my favorites too, actually. All the early Floyd stuff is the best as far as I'm concerned. See, I get bored with the most popular Floyd albums, like Dark Side of the Moon. If I never hear it again, I'd be fine.
Yeah.
So if I'm picking Pink Floyd, it's never that. And even Wish You Were Here. They just bore me now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Uh-oh, Larry.
You're going to sneeze.
Get paranoid. Oh, no.
Your nose fell off.
Oh, sorry.
I already have hundreds of albums I love, but I guess I'd rather spend time with those than shoehorn more music I kind of like. Yeah, this has been my MO for the last 7 years. Tick, tick for me. Yeah.
I don't know. There's never enough new music to explore, in my opinion.
TikTok. Yeah. In 2025, I made it my mission to hear all of the albums in the Prog Corner's top 25 prog albums. Oh, what does he know about prog?
Yeah. But prog, Scott, he doesn't own all these albums. He just listens to them.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. I can't do that. I got to own the thing. I can't promote an album if I don't own
it. And I had a conversation with Scott just recently, privately, and he actually is a bigger fan of new country music.
Yeah. I know that. And he loves Garth Brooks. The Handsome Family. I used to get turned on, but I got turned on with them, many years ago. I haven't listened to them for a long time.
Hated the Sparks music, but of Larry's 2 channels, I got interested now, and I like them. Past tense is a good start. Yeah.
There we go.
Thank you. Glenn still hates Sparks.
I do not. I have much appreciation for them. Just a bit too campy for my taste, but I think they're really inventive and great musicians. I see why people like him.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
I've got
know.
a
I was
sneezing
afraid about
phobia.
that because he might drop the robe and then we're all in trouble. I don't know. I'm a huge fan of the Sunshine Superman album. That's my favorite.
Nicholas, which album do you think Glenn should let me listen to of Donovan's? Like, what would be your choice? That'd be interesting. And then see what Glenn
I'd
thinks.
probably give him the Sunshine Superman album myself, but they're very eclectic. Do their own thing, but very good. Kind of Americana, country with some rock elements. They do kind of short songs, very creative and original.
The Handsome Family. Okay.
Yeah.
I thought he was talking about Sparks for a second.
Yeah, me too.
They don't do much country.
I guess we're not going to find out from Nicholas what Donovan album.
No, he's having a nap.
Yeah. Wow. What do you listen to, Larry, these days? What's your number one on the hit parade?
Well, I've been getting back into Genesis again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had a big Genesis year this year.
And
do you have that set that came out? It's the BBC broadcasts or whatever that's out you can buy. It's around $60 on Amazon. I was thinking about getting that.
That's Genesis?
Robert has it, yeah.
Yeah. And I've ordered the new Genesis The Lamb Lies Down on Broadway box set on CD.
Oh.
It's going to be remixed.
Yeah.
And there's live discs in it too.
Yeah. That would be good.
I like Sparks right away when I first heard them in 1974. Wow. Just like me.
Where do you rank? I know you did a great video yesterday. I really liked it. Yes versus Genesis.
Yeah.
Yeah. But okay, so rather than just comparing those two, if you had to put Genesis in a ranking of your favorite bands, where would they go be in your top 10, top 20,
Oh, yeah,
top 30?
Top 10 for sure.
Really?
Maybe possibly top 5, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. I love like John Anderson, Steve Howe's one of my favorite guitarists, and then John Anderson's one of my favorite singers. Did you see the
No, I meant Genesis. Where's Genesis?
Oh, Genesis.
I know Yes is one of your
favorites. I think now they'd be in the top 10, yeah.
Yeah, I think they're just missing I think they'd be in my top. They've gone from not making my list to probably at least a top 20 band, maybe top 12. I'm really enjoying this stuff.
If you haven't seen these two, they're on YouTube. Rick Beato interviewing Rick Wakeman. Did you see that?
Yeah, I didn't watch that one though.
That's really
like his
good.
Interviews. Yeah,
because Rick, just tells so many great stories. And then there's a 2-hour documentary on Phil Collins about his drumming.
Oh, really?
And his son, who's also a really good drummer, he's talking to him and everything. And yeah, that's highly recommended. So there's Nicholas's answer.
Gift from a flower to a garden. Yeah, that might be. Yeah, I don't know if that has some great songs on it, but I don't know if as an album it's totally as strong. But it's not a bad pick.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, I do that too. Like if someone, I always kind of give it a little bit of a sampling on Spotify before I buy it. Music's just too expensive these days to buy to just end up with something you don't like.
Yeah, well, there you go.
Donovan's got a few great albums. Yeah.
Yeah. I
tell you, the records that you buy and the first time you listen to them, you go, that's the greatest record in the world. It ends up sitting on your shelf.
That happens too.
Yeah.
Because you get everything out of it the first listen, right? Like,
I know.
There's nothing left.
There's nothing more. It's all superficial. No. Well, that was my big argument 2 years ago when I was the only one in YouTube saying Hackney Diamonds don't waste your money. Everybody's going, it's a great album. I guarantee no one's playing.
I haven't played it in a year.
I knew I was right about it. Wow.
You know, this is what bugs me. I love King Gizzard, but their new album, it's so frustrating. I want to get the CD. You can only get it right now from their website, and then it was sold out. It's back on their website, which is fine. It's, you know, whatever, you know, $25, $30 to buy it. And then the shipping, it's like $60. It's
Oh,
like,
it's
forget it.
ridiculous. I
Yeah.
know. You can't do that. I know. It's impossible. Yeah.
Kimono My House was my first Sparks album. Got it at a secondhand record store for $2 and loved it. I actually didn't toss it in the garbage like Larry. It's Northern Revolutions.
Hey,
Hey,
Rob.
Larry and Glenn.
Good to see you, buddy. Merry
Same to
Christmas,
you.
you and the
Thank you.
family. We had a private friends chat the other night on Sunday
Talking
night.
about me?
I don't know if your name came up or not. But Rob and I and Alex and Brian from Embryonic Journey, and I forget who else. It was just nice. It was just a bunch of guys shooting the breeze. It was fun.
Talking about the Beach Boys?
And there's going to be a vinyl community meetup, Larry, this summer in Buffalo.
Let's go, Glenn.
Oh, I'm going. July 19th. Yeah, Rob's going to be there, and I don't know if you remember Jason, who used to do the live chats with us. He's flying down from northern BC. It's going to be fun.
So at the end of it all, there's going to be two people that show up, and one of them's you.
No, I think there's going to be at least half a dozen from all.
That sounds like fun.
I know.
Yeah. Barabajagel. I wonder why she likes it.
I call that Barabajagel, and I think I'm told I've spelled that. Yeah. Barabajagel. What's my name? Jeff Beck plays in that song, by the way. Yeah, where your love life, Evan? Or as my wife says, where's your love life, Evan?
Larry, check eBay. Yeah, I know, but have you ever bought like a music from eBay?
No, I don't buy anything from eBay anymore.
Yeah.
I used to at one time when it was first around.
Yeah,
no kidding.
I give up.
Barabajagel.
Thank you, Leslie, and Merry Christmas to you too.
Yes, Leslie.
Glenn is right.
About what?
The way you say the name.
Oh, okay.
Susie Quattro sings on Goo Goo Barabajagel too.
Oh, didn't know that.
What are you having for dinner tonight, Glenn?
We are nothing. We're having steak, Larry.
Oh, I'll be over.
Yeah. If it's something new, I'll buy it from eBay or from Amazon and that. But if it's a used album, it takes all the fun out of it for me buying it from Discogs or eBay. I want to look for it. Like I'll put it on my list, and every time I go to a used store, I look for it. And then when you find it, it's such an exciting moment to go, I've been looking for that.
Like that time you found the Beach Boys' greatest hits, right?
Yes.
Oh my God, I finally found it.
Exactly. But what it is, there's not a better feeling in the world when you find something that you've been looking for. And it's just too easy on Discogs. You can find everything. It just ruins it for me in that way. But it's a great way to get music.
Yeah. Santa currently heading for Warsaw.
Oh, good. He goes to Lech Walensa's house. Damn, I misspelled that twice.
Merry Christmas, Larry and Glenn. I'd meet any of you if you pause in Niagara on the way to Buffalo.
Wow.
Glenn, we have fans.
Are you going to put us up?
Glenn, we have fans worldwide.
Yeah. Is he going to feed us and put us up for the night?
DC Tune Time, steak at our house too.
Right on. What are you having, Larry?
I already ate.
It's 4:00, Larry.
Yeah. You know what time I woke up, Glenn? I woke up at like 2:30 in the morning.
Wow.
And I've been awake since then.
What'd you do?
I got up. I ended up getting up and going on the computer.
Couldn't sleep?
Yeah, couldn't sleep.
What time did you go to bed last night?
Like 10.
Oh. So you got your 4 hours.
I'm good. Glenn, I have the 45 RPM single of Sunshine Superman Mellow Yellow that I got for 10 cents in the 70s.
Wow.
Yeah. I made myself a good hamburger and I'm having a screwdriver. Oh, Morris is gonna get drunk.
Occasional puff, which today qualifies for. Whoa,
well,
occasional
Morris,
puff. I know what he means. Tomato soup.
Morris, you gotta listen to Ween after you have your puff.
Yeah, after some tomato soup.
Enjoy, Morris. You deserve it.
I didn't know Morris was such a party animal. now I want to meet him. I'll buy from eBay and Discomania because there are no decent used Steve voices near my house. Plenty in Seattle, but none on my own. That makes sense. I mean, if you got, if you don't have it, we're blessed here. We've got within an hour's driving distance either way. We've got quite a few places in Kingston and Coburg and Belleville.
It just reminded me about Zap Records in Coburg. That time when Neil Young dropped by, right?
Yeah.
To the store. That's about what, 40 miles from here?
Yeah. But,
anyway, like, did he say what Neil talked about with them, like music or?
Well, they were talking about stereos because Neil was looking for a turntable.
Yeah.
And Tim's got a few. So I think when he went into the store and saw that Tim had a few turntables and amps and stuff sitting there, that was the main conversation.
So where does Neil stay when he's around this area? Do you know?
He's got a house in Omimi.
Really? He does? Wow.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. He's up a lot.
Yeah. Let's drive by there sometime and stalk him.
I got for him to drive to take my pet to a vet appointment. I did. That's pretty good that you got a vet that's open at 4 a.m. Ready for a nap. Well, my second bourbon will have pasta later. I think I might have a bit of a nip tonight.
Glenn.
Yeah.
So were you were never much of a drinker? Or?
Oh no, I was a huge drinker. I loved the party, Larry. Yeah. Not an alcoholic, but I love to have fun.
Yeah.
I just quit a couple of years ago
but you don't drop acid anymore.
I do not anymore. No drugs. I have not taken a drug since the late 90s.
Yeah.
I haven't smoked a joint since like 1997.
Yeah. Marvin. Hello, Marvin. It's nice of you. Like he usually watches these live chats, but he never comments. So thank you, Marvin.
Marvin, I think the easiest album to get into would be Apostrophe or Overnight Sensation.
I would say One Size Fits All.
Yeah.
No. Yeah. One Size Fits All. Yeah. Because Morris, that was the very first Zappa album I ever heard. And I liked it right away.
Don't listen to Larry, Marvin. It's okay, though. It is a good album. Best wishes to your parrot.
Yeah.
I would drink in 4 or 5 years. I think I will have a rum and coke tonight for Christmas.
But just have one.
Yeah, I'm like that too now. It's very, very like. I bought a bottle of that stuff Bailey's.
Yep.
It's too expensive, but there's another one, a cheaper version called Carolyn's. It's like bottles like $5-6 cheaper. I bought that, so I had a little nip of that the other night. So I think I'll probably get into that tonight. And how about the Fireball whiskey, Larry?
I've actually got some here. Yeah,
do
Molly
you?
and I still buy it sometimes. Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, Larry and Molly came over to my house one night, and we kind of got into it, and then we got into the Fireball whiskey. It was fun. Yeah. We need, I gotta tell you, Larry. Like we've talked about getting together, and but you always send me an email and you go, tomorrow. Let's get together tomorrow. Let me know a couple of days in advance so I can clear my schedule for you.
Well,
I'll know that people aren't coming over.
What, you're talking about the CD exchange?
Well, no, to get together with you and Molly.
Oh, okay, yeah.
You always kind of spring it on me and go, okay, we're coming over tomorrow. Like, well, I've already got plans. I'm going to do it.
Oh, Glenn, you got to remove all of your plans when it comes to me.
I can't just sit there going, I wonder if Larry's going to come.
And you still have to clean those Beatles albums.
I will.
Yeah.
Yeah. So obviously through Christmas it's going to be tough, but next time Molly comes in the new year, let me know a few days earlier that she's coming, and we'll go, okay, we're leaving this date open for Molly and Larry. I'm good. Because we would love to see you.
Well, have a good time listening to Ween after a puff or two, Morris.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's very picky about sound quality.
He is. Yeah. Which is good.
Yeah.
Yeah. The problem is, even in Canada though, you get a good deal on the CDs, because don't you always got to deal with the frickin' shipping, and alcohol is a drug. Apostrophe. Yeah. Yes, I agree, Morris. I think that's the most accessible one.
Yep.
Yeah.
And it helps me with my chronic pain. I don't know if I ever told you. Chronic pain. Oh,
you can get that on one disc. Yeah.
Yeah, just one. No booze and almost very good. Yeah, very good for you.
Yeah, good. I've never had an addiction issue like with anything. Thank God. I don't have that gene. Oh yeah, Freak Out was. I heard Freak Out when it first came out. Yeah, the early to mid '70s. That's his most accessible period, and his most successful period, I think. Oh, cool. Well, Marvin, you have to let us know.
Merry Christmas from her. Hello?
Yeah, you almost froze up there.
No, I didn't. I'm right here.
No, you went all kind of weird there for a second.
Yeah. Well, maybe because I checked my phone. But it says, wish Glenn and Lynn a Merry Christmas from me.
That's yes, Molly, you too.
Yeah, Marvin, let me know what you think of the Zappa albums. Joe's, yeah. I don't think Glenn's a big fan of that. I love it.
I'm not. Although I keep meaning to listen to it again.
You should. Maybe I'll give that to you for the CD exchange.
I don't like the childish humor, and I'm not a big fan of the Zappa.
Yeah, but you can just ignore it and listen to
childish, dirty humor. It wears thin on me really fast. Now, is there a way to sort so you just get Canadian sellers? Because that's what I find. I go to ebay.ca and it shows everything in American sellers. I think if you go to ebay.ca, it should just show Canadian sellers. And by the way, if I go on Discogs, I always just look at Canadian sellers too.
Yeah, King Gizzard. Merry Christmas, Molly.
Yes. What's the best King Gizzard album for like guitar and stuff like that? Something more like jammy or psychedelic kind of. Is there a good one? You know the stuff I like. I don't want to hear that they sound like
I know what you like.
Album or something.
I think the Morris. I think Glenn would like the Paper Mache Dream. What is it called? I've got the album, but Paper Mache. It's just really nice. They're really talented.
Yeah, I had one of their albums when they first started out, and I had it on CD, and I think I traded it in. I don't think I really gave it much of a chance.
Yeah. Thank you, David. Gren
buddies. Larry and Gren. Even though I love Gizzard a bit more.
A bit more than Sparks, yeah.
Yeah.
There you go. This is the one. So in our CD exchange, I might give you that album, Paper Mache Dream Balloon.
Okay.
And it sounds great too, like the production and everything. Yeah.
Are we actually going to exchange physical CDs?
Yeah, physical CDs. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Hot Rats is an amazing album.
If you like jazz at all, but I don't know, even if you don't like jazz, it's still rock. It's jazz rock.
Yeah.
And there's this one amazing, or more than one, guitar solo by Frank. That's
Willie the Pimp, the guitar
Willie the
solo,
Pimp.
and that's freaking awesome.
Yeah, I would order Hot Rats too. Yeah. Order them all. He's only got like
128. There's 128 official releases now. So just
do you have any interest in that Moon Unit book? I have.
I wouldn't mind reading it. I heard bad things about it. I heard she's just a bit of a whiner. Is that somebody comes across as a complainer and a whiner? But
I don't know.
I would like to read it. I'll read anything about Frank. So
yeah, I'll lend it to you after I'm done.
Okay, cool. I would definitely read it. I don't sell there as much the past few years. I have a regular part-time job. Yeah. I used to sell on eBay like back in the 90s when it first started. It was much different then. Oh yeah, it's a great album.
Morris,
not where I'd start though, but those albums are fantastic.
Yeah, Morris, you should get We're Only in It for the Money by the Mothers of Invention sometime. If you like weird, it's good weird though.
Like, or
Absolutely Free.
Absolutely Free, yeah. Barry and Gran. I hope I don't misspell your name, Gran, buddy. If I did, apologize. I'm sorry. Well, it's just change the R to an L.
And then you're good.
And then you're good.
Just don't eat the yellow snow.
Aha. Yeah. Careful where the Huskies go. Great googly moogly, Larry.
Yeah. I love that. Yeah.
I did Sparkling and sold a lot. Yeah, the 90s was a great time to be on eBay. It was very trusting back then. People would send you cash, and it was crazy.
No more comments.
Okay, well, they've all gone.
I guess everybody's done.
Yeah.
Oh, so well.
CD exchange in the new year.
Yeah. Yeah. Like early in the new year.
Yeah.
What time do you want to end this? Because I can go till
whatever you want.
Another half hour.
I'm good with that. Okay. I got nothing else to do.
Is Die Hard? I don't have any interest in that.
It takes place around Christmas time, so I guess it is a Christmas movie. People always have that conversation. It's like Betty or Wilma. We're all commented out. Thing is, with Joe's Garage, I do agree with Glenn. The high school humor was kind of weird for a guy as smart as Zappa. Yeah. He liked that childish humor, though. He was, he hung out with Flo and Eddie for a while. That was 90s, 2000s was the Wild West of the internet. Yeah, it was.
Give me a minute to type stuff. I'm not a fast typer. Come on, Morris. You can do it.
Well, after a screwdriver and
puff, I think he's had a couple of puffs already.
Yeah, you can't even.
So, do you have any ideas for upcoming videos?
Well, I'm going to open all my presents from Santa tomorrow morning, Larry. That'll be my next one. Waiting for that.
Japers.
I don't know how much music. I forgot. I asked for so much music. I don't know how much I'm getting. So
you kind of forgot what you asked for before.
I did, except for the Fragile one, and I know there's a couple others, and I can't remember what I asked. So it'll be interesting to see what I end up with. And then I have been trying to save some money between Christmas and New Year's, just in case there's any Boxing Day sales, Larry, because I do want to buy some stuff. Yeah.
Does Zap Records do anything for Boxing Day?
I'll know very shortly, because he was waiting to see. I think he really wants to see how his store did prior to Christmas, and if he had a really good pre-Christmas activity, then he probably isn't going to have the same Boxing Day sales if you have a poor one, right? You want to get rid of some inventory if you didn't. So We'll find out soon enough. Still, the music and story make it worthwhile.
Yeah.
Music is pretty. Watermelon on Easter hay is beautiful. Yeah. Wow. So we're both having a Genesis resurgence. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
What's your favorite Genesis album, Larry?
I think Foxtrot.
Is that okay? Yeah, mine's Selling England by the Pound.
But seeing that documentary on Phil Collins, I just, I've always, respected him and all that, but I just have a new respect. Like, I never cared for his solo career much, but he is such a great drummer, right?
Yeah.
And that's what he considers himself a drummer before, like a singer.
Yeah.
Like, that's his passion, right? Like drumming. So.
But yeah, he was huge, though. He had a huge career there for a while after a solo career, man.
Sparks and Outer Space, Big Beat. Yeah, I love I love all three, but especially Indiscreet. Yeah.
Does Morris listen to records too, or is he just a CD guy?
Just you don't have any vinyl, do you, Morris? I think it's just CD.
Yeah. Holiday 78s. Wow, that's crazy.
Gentle Giant, yeah. Which Gentle Giant CD did you get, pal?
And which Ian Hunter CD?
Yeah. I think Gentle Giant is a band you would like, Glenn.
I do like Gentle Giant. I've got the album with the big fat face on the front of it. Is that their first album?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. And somebody mentioned they had a live album too that looked really interesting to me. Who was showing all that stuff? I can't remember.
Ooh, two Star Trek
Blu-rays.
Watermelon and Easter Hay. Yeah, one of Zappa's best guitar solos. Yeah, that's what he used to do so much, right?
Yeah.
He was just such a editor of his music. Like,
yeah, he had he spent his whole life in a studio, pretty much.
Love Ian.
Yeah, me too. I don't think there's a bad Ian Hunter album.
Did you get his last one?
Yes, really good. The last two are excellent. Defiance, Part 1 and 2. Oh, both so good. Yeah, I got one on vinyl and one on CD.
Yeah.
Yes. It's so legal over here that you can't walk a block or drive a block without
There's stores everywhere. It's
everywhere.
stupid. Yeah.
There's more cannabis stores than there are gas stations.
I might as well open up a store.
Oh, it's unbelievable.
Yep. Yeah, Freehand. I really like that album. Gentle Giant.
Yeah, no, I like Gentle Giant. From what I haven't really explored their stuff a lot, but anything I've heard I've liked.
I didn't know that about Joe's Garage. Does that apply to all three? Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool.
Just CDs. I only have one vinyl. Oh, especially the Tools ladder. Mick Ronson on the first album. Yeah, Mick Ronson and Ian Hunter together were magic.
Okay, Gentle Giant in a Glass House and Defiance Part 1.
Awesome. Yeah, Defiance Part 1's good. And if you like that, get Part 2. It's just as good.
Yeah, I like the new remix. It's really good.
Yeah, Nick, I mean, in 1967, I didn't have a stereo. I had a mono record player, and always bought mono. And Pepper to me was the album. I heard it. I didn't own a stereo version of Pepper until the mid 70s, and it's the way I remember the album. It's the way I like to hear it in mono.
Oop, missed one here. Merry Christmas from Australia.
So is it Christmas Day now there, Jason?
Must be.
Right?
Yeah. It should be.
So could you tell me what I got for Christmas? Is that would he be able to do that? And would he be able to give us the winning lottery numbers?
Yeah.
I don't know how
Yeah,
that
Giant
works.
for a Day. That's when they tried to be a bit more commercial at the end, and some fans didn't like that. But I've heard it's a good album. Yeah, they had to try and stay with the times, like all the other '80s bands. Sure is. Yeah. So Merry Christmas, Jason.
Yes, Jason. Welcome. Oh, that would have been awesome. I saw Mick Ronson with Bob Dylan on the Rolling Thunder tour. That's the only time I saw Mick Ronson on a stage live.
Did you know him back then? Like who?
Oh yeah,
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And you were impressed with him?
Oh yeah, he's a great guitar player. I think he's very underrated. I don't think he gets enough credit for his production and his guitar playing.
I like a lot of Gentle Giant. My friend Rob has all their albums and obscure releases.
Yeah, I need to get. At some point I got to do a deeper dive into that band.
It's Michael. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas, Michael.
How are you?
Oh, I think Moore's had another puff. He realizes it's Christmas.
Oh, it's Christmas. Wow, man. I didn't know that.
We're just joking with you, Moore. He gets offended with me, and I never hear from him again.
Yeah, I agree. Ronson, I never rank him. He should get ranked higher on my list because I just love everything. I mean, his work with Bowie and his own solo albums and his stuff with Ian Hunter and.
Ooh.
Well, yeah. Mick Ronson and T-Bone Burnett were both on the Bob Dylan Rolling Thunder show. They both were in the band.
Jeff Lang, more like.
Have you heard the new Elvis Costello T-Bone Burnett album, The Coward Brothers?
Nope.
I listened to a couple of songs. It sounds really good. You should check into it. It's called The Coward Brothers. Pretty good stuff. I saw them on TV. They were on like the Tonight Show or something.
Yeah.
Oh wow. The stream. What's that shit?
The stream is now nearing its end. I can sense Stud's chronic pain getting agonizing. Yeah. Chronic pain is a bitch.
Wow.
There's
somebody who's sensitive to your.
Well, he saw me going, oh.
Yeah. I think Larry's in trouble. Yeah. I have a
That's
great
right,
sense of
Morris.
humor like you two guys.
Yes. You know we're joking around.
Yeah. It's okay, but I can't drink, so I'm puffing here too.
Now, Morris is a fan of my comedy, Glenn.
You make comedy videos?
Yes, I do.
Huh. Didn't know that.
It's Darren in the studio. Merry Christmas to you and yours. Thank you, Darren.
So Darren's in a studio. I'm in a basement. Like
that's right.
Is he? Yeah. Where's your studio, Darren? Is it in the basement? Just curious. And Merry Christmas.
And Darren, what's your favorite albums of this year? Let us know.
Yes, favorite album. Everybody, what's your favorite album that came out in 2020?
John Anderson, True.
Wow, that's pretty wild. T-Bone Burnett. He had a new album out this year too, which was really got praise. I listened to a bit of it and I really liked it too. If I see that, I'll probably pick it up.
And is he not producing Ringo's country album?
Yes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. What's that? Now somebody mentioned albums looking forward to in 2025. That's one I'm probably going to buy.
Yeah.
My first Ringo album in 50 years.
Every 50 years,
Every
you buy
50
a Ringo
years,
album.
I buy a Ringo album. Yeah.
Mott the Hoople.
Yeah. Oh, Paul Kelly's Fever Long Still. What kind of music is that, Jason?
Mott the Hoople, yeah.
Wow.
That's pretty cool.
I didn't know he produced their album. Payolas had a pretty good career there for a while. Oh yeah, that's a great remix. Because I was Aqualung's one of my top 5 albums of all time, and I was never happy with the original albums, the sound of them. I thought they were mixed really poorly, and Steven Wilson did a fantastic job.
Oh, I remember the Payolas too. Yep.
Yeah.
Harry, Larry, Merry Christmas, guys. Greetings from Monterrey, Mexico.
Is that 4 guys? It's like Crosby, Stills, Nash and Young.
Yeah, they're 4 guys on a computer wishing us a
Lewis,
Merry
Garza,
Christmas.
Senolis. Their Deja Vu album's really good. Yeah, Elvis is hit and miss, man. Now, like he did some bad ones, but he did some.
There's some good albums.
There are some good ones, but you get a lot of it's more. There's like a good couple of tracks on albums. There's not really any really good solid.
Okay, Royal Republic Love Cop is great.
Never heard of that.
What kind of music is that, Darren? Harry Nilsson.
Name.
Harry Nilsson is awesome. Yes,
I'm not a Harry Nilsson fan.
No, he isn't.
Awful. I do not like the Nielsen Schmielsen albums that everyone
I know.
loves.
I gave that to you on a CD exchange.
They're really syrupy, like too much strings.
I was shocked.
Too many strings, man.
The Black Sorrows, The Way We Do Business.
I want to recommend the Kim Deal album, Nobody Loves You More. Fantastic record. If you like acoustic music, Gillian Welsh, David Rawlings, Woodland Sessions is absolutely incredible. Good stuff. Billy String's new album, Highway Prayers, is great.
Yeah, sorry to hear that. Yeah.
I suffer from chronic pain whenever I'm with Larry. Paul Kelly is Australia's songwriting equivalent to Bob Dylan. Oh, interesting.
It's Bob. Merry Christmas, guys. Sorry I'm here so late. I was busy.
Merry Christmas, Bob.
Merry Christmas, Bob.
And all the best to Janet.
Yep.
Even though she's very controlling and won't let you have your own name.
Yeah. You should start up your own YouTube channel and just name it Bob. Thank you, Ralph. Have a good Christmas.
Good. We thought about pizza tonight. That's a good Christmas Eve meal.
Yeah, I would kind of like to get that, but it's, I don't know, it was like $40 on Amazon. The remix of the first Queen album.
You know I love Queen, Larry.
Oh, I know. There, write that down, Glenn. House to dress.
If I had a pen, I would, Larry. I'll remember Paul Kelly. I'll look him up.
Costello was awesome with ABBA.
Yeah.
LOL.
He was. Abbott and Costello Meets Frankenstein, one of my favorite movies. Eyes of a Stranger. You've got the eyes of a stranger. Yeah, that was a great song. Morrissey's a wanker.
Yeah, I enjoyed it. I know.
I did not see it.
Yeah, it was fine. Molly enjoyed it too.
You know I love you, Larry. You went online the next day after you saw it and you said a review of the Beatles 64. You never said anything about it. Go back and watch your video. You never mentioned what was going on in the movie.
Why should I? I want other people to watch it. I'm not going to give away.
But that's a review. How could it be a review if you're not reviewing it?
Shut up, Glenn.
You just want to. Yeah, I like it. I liked it. You liked it, Molly? Yeah, it was good. That was your review.
Well, maybe I had a couple puffs or something.
I wanted to know what was going on. What happened? I don't even know what the show's about.
Like, are you telling me I suck at reviewing?
Just that one.
Okay.
You're normally really good, but that one I watched it and I went, I don't have a clue what was.
I didn't learn a single thing.
Hello, Bob. You know, Bob is spelt the same way frontwards and back. Oh,
I did
backwards
not
is
know
not that.
that. That
Someone
is
else is
freaking me
okay.
out.
Yeah.
Deep thoughts, Bob. I was turned off. Yeah, you mentioned that pitch correcting. Oh, by the way, Nicholas, upcoming very soon on this channel, we did a Beach Boys songs draft. I did that with a couple of other YouTubers. So, and we got to pick 40 songs each. That's right, 40 great Beach Boys songs each. So stay tuned for that.
Oh my God, there must have been some deep crap in that. Once you get past Sloop John B, you're pretty much done. Oh, crap.
Oh, kind of hard rock meets it. That sounds interesting.
That does.
It's a kind of magic.
I can't do Queen. Too campy. If I could get one album recommendation for Christmas for you guys, I'd say The Vinyls' first album. Weren't the Vinyls from Montreal?
I don't think so.
There was a band from Canada called the Vinyls too, which a guy I used to do business with, his son was in the band. They called themselves the Vinyls for a while. Yeah, that sounds like a lot of fun, Nicholas. Oh my God. Oh.
You know, you'll watch it, Glenn, and you won't learn a single thing.
Larry, I can hardly wait to miss that, really. Okay, I'm gonna give King Gizzard a try. I'm gonna try that album. Is there stuff on Spotify?
No, wait for me for the CD exchange. I'll give you the album.
Okay. All right.
So just wait.
Oh, I get to keep it?
No.
Oh.
Well, I'm going to be going in the next few minutes because I'm really sore, Glenn.
Yeah.
So if anybody wants to say any
really
final words,
you, Larry, so it's gonna
say goodbye.
To go.
Ask Glenn any final question.
Oh, it probably is. I don't know. I've always been kind of on the perimeter with this show. Kind of, I know what, because I love anything British, but I'm just, you never know. Oh yeah, the vinyl. Yeah, vinyls. Everybody hates, any record collector likes it when they cut. Yes, I have heard the John Butler Trio. Yeah, great band. I used to listen to a lot of that stuff. Yeah, great one, Jason.
Thank you, Darren. Have a good Christmas tomorrow.
Yes, have a wonderful Christmas. I hope everyone has a great Christmas and a great holiday season, and let's all hope we have a great 2025.
Favorite Christmas movie? I like Christmas Vacation.
Perfect
and
one, Larry.
Planes, Trains, and Automobiles.
Yeah, Christmas Vacation's number one. Okay, yeah, there was a.
She's not smoking hot anymore, then.
Yeah. Okay.
Ooh, Bob's having pizza for supper.
Oh, that's good stuff. That's a good pizza. I can have pizza on Christmas dinner. That's fine with me.
Thank you, Ernest. Thank you, pal. Have a good evening.
Yeah, I hope everyone has a really
enjoy your Christmas days tomorrow, guys. Thank you. Thanks for the live chat, Larry and Glenn. Enjoyed it, and thanks for the Frank Zappa recommendations.
Merry Marvin, please let us know. You need to somehow let us know what you think.
Polar Express for me, I've never seen that.
Polar Express is
Tom Hanks.
No. Oh, I thought it was a place he was going to order his dinner.
Yeah.
I did.
Bob's ordering pizza from Polar Express. Thank you both for the fun time. Next time, if it's okay, it would be fun to join you. And I think it'd be great to have more. We should have Morris on. Yeah, we will. Let's do it next time we do a live chat. Morris has got to be. We'll have one soon. And I hope everyone has a great holiday season. And Morris has got to puff a doob on the air. Yeah, that's the only way we're letting them on. It'll be fun. Yeah, Christmas Vacation. Oh yeah, it's such a great movie. Good night, Michael. Thank you. Yeah. Merry Christmas to all, and to all, good night. Yeah, put some cookies and carrots and milk for Santa out tonight, everyone. I've got that movie Elf on Blu-ray, but I haven't watched it yet. I think I'm the only person in the world who doesn't think Will Ferrell is funny. Yeah, I do. Sometimes he's funny. Ugh. So is it like watching one of my comedy videos?
No, Larry, you're funny.
Yeah, it's a classic.
Yeah, it is.
Thank you, Rickard Hound.
Yes.
Die Hard for Best Christmas Movie.
There we go.
Merry Christmas,
Merry
Nicholas.
Christmas.
Thank you.
Do
Pleasant
the
Valley.
Beach Boys have a Christmas album?
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
Yep. Merry Christmas, Larry and Glenn, and
Merry
everyone.
Christmas,
Thank you,
Doctor.
Dr. Rick. Thank you, Ernest, and thank you, Bob. That's it, Glenn.
Okay,
thank
guys.
you.
Larry, I love you. We'll talk to you after Christmas.
This is that Will Ferrell and Larry are basically the same person.
What's up? Larry's funny. That's a big difference.
Yeah, that's how I get paid the big money.
There. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, commercials are good.
Okay. So thanks, everybody.
Good night, everyone.
Okay, bye-bye.